A woman pays off all layaways at Toys R Us. An anonymous woman in Bellington, Massachusetts went into a Toys R Us store this week and paid off every open layaway account, meaning about 150 customers with items on layaways for their kids will have a merrier Christmas in spite of a tough economic times. The donor paid $20,000 to pay off all of the layaways. Toys R Us issued a statement saying, "This incredible act of kindness is a true illustration of holiday giving at its best." She was described by employees as a bubbly older woman and offered the store manager a hug, reportedly saying, "If you have it, give it." Of course, you know what I'm going to say. This is rampant consumerism. All of this is contributing to consumerism. I say it's a good idea that the people put stuff on layaway so that they are not going broke over Christmas, unlike the guy that I overheard on the bus several years ago who said that he went, a black guy, he went into $20,000 into debt from Christmas. I had overheard him talking in January, for buying stuff for his little daughter. And he was just bragging, and I got her this, and I got her that. And I was just like, you stupid idiot. And you're riding a bus? You could have saved all of that money, bought a car, and gotten a better job. Because having a car versus riding the bus means the difference of having a very low-paying job to actually having a very nice mid-level job. Just from getting a car and being able to respond to your job's need to be in a place at a time that they want. People don't think about that. Everybody looks at the expense of a car, but they don't understand that you can actually get a very good job just by getting a car. And the car doesn't have to be a freaking Cadillac or something like that. But not to be outdone, so that was on December 12th. December 15th. Walmart Layaway Angel pays $50,000. Layaway Angels continue to spread joy across the country this holiday season. Stories of anonymous, deep-pocketed patrons paying for customers' layaway items at major retailers are becoming more common as Christmas nears. What's the guarantee that these stories are actually true? It might simply be that these retailers are getting their name in the news, putting out fake stories, just so other idiots might go off and pay the layaway. But anyway, well, let's continue the charade. On Monday, an unknown male customer at a Walmart in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, paid $50,000 for people's layaway items. The generous act covered 100 accounts, mostly for toys and electronics. The so-called layaway angel arrived just in time. Monday marked the deadline for Walmart customers to pay for their layaway items. Why is there a deadline for layaway? I thought layaway was you pay as you go. Mechanicsburg store manager Steve Myers and his staff had the pleasure of calling customers to tell them their items were ready for pickup and all paid off. Quote, "These aren't gifts that are expected," Myers said. "It's just overwhelming to them that their layaway was paid off." Some of them burst into tears. One of those layaway accounts belonged to Marilyn Garcia of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Garcia, who works 2 jobs, has struggled financially this holiday season. She had no plans to even buy a Christmas tree because she's downsizing and moving home soon. Garcia just wanted to buy the Hello Kitty car for her 4-year-old granddaughter. Granddaughter? She knew she was not going to make the layaway deadline, so she called Monday to ask for an extension. A Walmart employee told Garcia no extension was necessary. She could pick up her granddaughter's present. It was all paid for. Okay, why is she working 2 jobs and buying stuff for her granddaughter? That sends a bad message. The good message is she should have made something by hand. Maybe she should have, knitted something or stitched something. I was at a private school once, and they taught us the very best gift is to make something. So 3 months out before Christmas, everybody started a project in the entire boarding school. And we spent 3 months making whatever. I stitched a pillowcase for my so-called English/art teacher, and I gave it to her. It was very beautiful. It was 3 months worth of work, so hundreds of man hours going into that, stitching that. It was great news for Garcia, who graduated from Harrisburg Area Community College on Sunday. Quote, "I am still in shock. I'm humbled by it. I'm grateful. I'm blessed." Garcia, 36, she's a 36-year-old grandmother? How old is the daughter? What in the... Okay, I'm not judging. CNN Money. If I could see that person, I would give them a hug and thank them and pray for them and pray it is returned to them many, many more. The layaway angel in Mechanicsburg was not alone Monday. One Walmart in Lake City, Florida received a $59,000 check for a donor that covered about 300 accounts. Another Walmart nearby in Chiefland, Florida, had its layaway account cleared with a $51,000 check, according to Walmart spokesperson. The donors in Florida were not identified, and it was not known if they might actually be the same person. Paying for layaway items is popular this holiday season. 2 people in Massachusetts paid for all the layaway items at separate Toys R Us stores last week. ABC's Good Morning America aired a layaway live segment recently too. This all seems to go with my conspiracy that this all might be a big, huge lie, and that people are falling for it and going in and giving their money to these conglomerates, these big, giant retail stores that aren't hurting for money at all. What they should have done is, hey, take that off of layaway, let me give the person the money, and tell them don't buy any stuff, and instead get some necessary items for Christmas instead of spending it on Hello Kitty cars. Come on. Hello Kitty car. What is that going to do for the life? Spend your money wisely. Don't buy crap. Nobody needs crap. All right, I'm done. No, I will not. When I have children, I will not be buying them crap. I'll buy them stuff like gold coins or bonds, stocks. I heard of some guy that bought, his grandmother bought him stocks, and then when he got out of school, he was able to pay off his entire college just from the little stock that she bought him, like when he was a kid. That's something, and he was glowing. His smile was big as day, Stuff like that means something. The little G.I. Joe or the toy soldier that you buy your kid when he's like 4 years old or whatever, he's going to forget that. But he's not going to forget those stocks or bonds or gold or silver coins. I want you all to think more. You're in warfare. This is modern warfare right here. You're in the middle of a war. It is them against us. Us just don't know it. All right, I'm getting off my soapbox. I know, Merry Christmas and all that jazz. I say don't buy stuff. Buy actual stuff that your kids can use that is necessary for the house. All of those projects that you've been putting off for all this time, but for some reason you don't do the project, you get stuff. And I see these home improvement thing, because we just bought a house, so I'm always looking at home improvement stuff. Not that I've taken a hammer to it, not a single nail, but I watch the shows, right? And I see these young couples with the kids, and the toys are all over the house, just piled and piled and piled. That means that a single toy doesn't mean anything to the child. Nothing. I was a child. I could have everything I wanted, but I didn't want crap. I wanted meaningful stuff. So I had like a arcade in my room and stuff like that, real stuff. So when my friends came over, they were just blown away. They were like, what is this? I got a piano. I got a keyboard. I got stuff I could use to have some skill or entertain entire groups of people at a time. Thank you for watching the Chicano Life Show.